Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
Tomorrow like we think about now. Can we survive it out there? Can we make it somehow? I guess I thought that this would never end, and suddenly it's like
okay.
Put the goblets of wine on the table. Hamlet makes the first or second hit, or the third hit, that the soldiers give him a military salute. I'll drink to Hamlet.
Lean forward. Kelsey, you put the camera down. It's you the friend. I'm not just running off. And then just one more trick.
It's not until later.
I know, I like it anyway.
I didn't do that.
It's just like a rock.
Still here. I don't know why she didn't know it. But it's the people that are still here, like Miss Wilkie, she's awesome. Miss Karen, like she just makes me laugh all the time. Miss Gates, Delio for putting up with all my difficult personalities since his first day here. Dr. Senior, Miss Reed, Miss Amazon, for all being like perfectly awesome. Miss Loke, I love you, but like
Love you, Miss Love.
yeah, she made me awesome at hide and seek. Like actually. Like, oh yeah, no, she rarely ever said anything to me. She just and I would put my head down like I didn't see her. Miss Crystal hit for like putting out rough senioritis in the last year, in the last semester. Holy for putting up with all my help desk requests about Tumblr. And like Musu, Mary, Tristan, Kennedy, Sarah Wayne, and like all of BSU.
That was married.
To like my whole class of 2013, because you guys are awesome.
There are so many people that I would like to thank. for this video. First, I'd like to start out with Mrs. Goebel. You know, she helped me set up everything, you know, when I transferred here during my sophomore year. I'd like to thank Dr. Ledley for helping me write and everything. I'd like to thank Ms. Thompson. She was my darkroom photography teacher, and I love that class my sophomore year.
I'm going to start off with Ms. Loke. I've had you as a math teacher twice, and you're Queen/Dean of the upper school this year, so I see quite a bit of you. So wanted to say thank you for being really helpful and in and outside of the classroom, dealing with senioritis and complicated calc stuff that I don't understand. But I understand now, that's the important part. Yeah, you've been wonderful, and I'm really going to miss you, and I promise that I will look into getting shorts that are longer for college. I don't promise that I will get them, but I'll look into it. I'll say bye to Dr. Ledley. This is the first year that I ever had you as a teacher, and it's been wonderful. I've loved both the courses that I had with you, and I really feel like I found a kindred spirit in you, so I'm going to miss our lunch meetings.
Okay, first I want to start by thanking my advisors, Madame Clark, solid times, and Miss Hall. I just love you, and I'm so glad you came this year. Thank you to Miss Cairns for teaching me how to write, and Dr. Ledley. Thank you, and goodbye to Madame Mariette. Thanks for writing my college recommendation, and Madame Pavlak, Miss Myson. You're just incredible. I don't know. Mr. Dalia.
First, I just want to thank Mr. Banner and Ms. Reed for writing my recommendations for college, and thank you so much. I'm glad I'm going somewhere. To Ms. Kashishian, she founded this love of learning languages within me. Ms. Logue, you were the best strict mom at school. Ms. Reed, again, thank you for the opportunity I had last summer at CHOP. Ms. Malshreed, thank you for believing me and thinking that I can do calculus. Dr. Dorfman, Dr. Christiansen, you were great science teachers. Ms. Hall and Madame Clark, you were a great duo this year for being my advisors. I'll miss all the good times we had in advising. Madame Mariette, vous me manquez, très bien.
So I want to say goodbye to Miss Reed and Miss Cairns and Miss Mize and Dee, because they're all fantastic teachers. I mean, there's a lot of fantastic teachers, but I really love them. And then I want to say goodbye to Erica and Catherine and Libby and Logan, because they're amazing juniors. And then there's Nikki and Sarah and Sophia and Rachel, because they're all awesome and amazing. And they rock. Oh, and Jamal from Cadova. He's awesome too.
I'd like to say goodbye to Ms. Schulte, Ms. Del Canton, Dr. Christiansen, the amazing B Flats, my junior Libby, Kim, and my amazing grade, the class of 2013.
I want to say bye and thanks to all my teachers, especially to Ms. Maltreed, who I couldn't imagine my time here without. You did something in my freshman class that made me suddenly like math, and you've been there with me ever since. And Dr. Christiansen, you're the best, just in general, actually. And the whole science department, too. And I want to say bye to Earth Matters and Ms. Koff and on all you sophomores, keep it up. And bye to Beta and Orchestra. Squash team, you guys are amazing, and I know you'll be great next year. Golf team, I love you all. Brittany, keep the freshmen under control next year. And remember 22 for your victory van rides home. I want to say bye to the best junior in the world, Selena. Hopefully we'll see each other again soon, but Jelena forever. And finally, bye to the class of 2013. You've made my 12 years here so memorable. I wouldn't have wanted to spend it with anyone else. Thanks.
In general, I'd like to thank all the teachers who have had me or maybe not had me, influenced me in any other way, especially teachers who have had to put up with my narcoleptic tendencies. Miss Havens for housing me on her couch for most of last year. The nurses who are also sympathetic and understand when I'm a little bit tired and I need a nap. Or anybody who walked past me and I was sleeping on the floor of the hallways, like my first 2 years in high school, and who didn't bother me. Thank you to every student that makes Baldwin what it is. even people I didn't get to know, even freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and of course my own grade. Couldn't have made it without you, literally. I think 2013's been a support system that never fails, and I hope we stay together in the years to come. I also want to thank the cafeteria ladies because we'll be to at our food. And the bookstore ladies because that's always a good quick run. Shout out specifically to Amalia for getting me through math class because she sits next to me and tutors me when I have no idea what's going on. Also, Chelsea Kaiser for comic relief on my left. And Aaron Turner for being a fabulous workout buddy. And I didn't prepare this, so I'm trying to think on the fly here, but my junior, Sina, and my soccer team and the dive team this year was really fun. I love everybody on the soccer team and the dive team. It's been a really fun experience, and I'm so glad I was a part of it. And also Coach Hinchman and Mr. Aint. Thank you for being awesome coaches. And thank you and goodbye to everybody at Baldwin. Much love.
I forgot to add Shelly and Lindsay. You guys are the best. And although Lindsay isn't here, sometimes I'd go to school just to see them.
Shout out to Miss Gephardt too. I love her.
Miss Gephardt.
So much.
Babe.
I wish we could have the Rolos back. Someone should get a bowl of candy again. That was nice.
Or Miss Tilger's M&M machine. That was good.
What?
It was automatically dispensed.
I like to do Delio again also.
Delio!
Especially
Delio.
I did more work out of his class than in his class, and he really he understood me.
Okay, well yeah, I will start with the people that left. Latrice, Chef, I love them. Who else? Here right now, Miss Crystal, Miss Kim, Miss Linnell, Miss Sadie. All of you. My teachers, Miss Reed, you're really cool. You helped me a lot. And you're really encouraging. I really like that.
Alright, bye to the class of 2013. Love you guys. Thank you, Miss Crystal, for the trans classes and just being crazy and being like a mom to everyone. Bye to Miss Sadie because you're so nice and you always ask me how I'm doing. Bye to Miss Lope. Hey girl, how you doing? Bye to Shep and Latrice, and thank you to both of them. Thank you, Miss Hall, for all the college stuff, just all the craziness with recommendations and financial aid and just everything you could ever imagine. Thank you to Coach Pitt for just being crazy and just being herself all the time. Bye to BSU. I really hope you guys keep everything going. As far as the heads are concerned, events, just keep the club alive. I want to say bye to Mary, Musu, and Tristan. And you guys have a lot of power next year, and I think that you should definitely utilize it to make the school a better place. Don't be afraid to approach teachers with your ideas. Just be yourselves. That's how you got the position in the first place. So really exercise that. Thank you to Dr. Senior for really encouraging my writing and writing my recommendation. Thank you to Ms. Collins for writing my recommendation and just being the craziest woman ever.
I'd like to thank the crew team. You are all awesome girls. I loved rowing with you. You're so talented. Thank you, Coach Hood and Coach Taylor and Coach Megan. You've all made me the best rower that I could possibly be. I'd like to thank my cross-country coaches and the cross-country team, and as well as the swim team. You guys are all awesome. I'm gonna miss you so much next year.
I want to start with the first person that I met at Baldwin, which is Miss Langdon. She was my kindergarten teacher, and I love her, and I still love her, and she kind of made all of this start out so well for me. I also want to thank Effie, who was my freshman year history teacher, and I missed him, and he went to Bucks County, but it's fine. And I also want to thank Mr. Meisen, because this year I've never looked forward to a class more than I look forward to Psych and Anthro. We just had such a good group of people and it worked so well. I also want to thank Deej because another highlight was statistics. For obvious reasons. My French class, because we've been together since 6th grade and we don't do a lot, but we have a lot of fun. And I also want to thank Madame Dubois-Sasson because she was the best French teacher and she comes to everything still and she comes to school and I love seeing her. And I just want to thank everyone in our class. I just want to thank our class because it hasn't been the easiest thing to go through 13 years and people who have been here all that time or less than that doesn't really matter. We worked well together and it was the weirdest school experience I could have ever imagined, but I loved it, so thank you.
Dr. Christiansen, I'm so sorry that I'm really bad at chemistry, but thank you for trying to teach me. Miss Gephardt, GB, Miss Loke, Miss Ongst, and Miss O'Canton, thank you so much for everything and the shows and just making do with what we have and just making it amazing. And then Miss Schulte, I don't even know what to say. You're just the funniest woman I've ever met and I'm just going to miss you so much and I just love you so much. Okay, and students, okay, well all of B flats, as much as I want to kill you guys half the time because you won't stop talking, I really do love you guys. My entire theater class, this has been a great year. It's been amazing.
So, Mr. Counts, I actually wanted to take anthropology, and I was really upset that I wasn't in anthropology. But then I came into your class, and from the very first day, like, it's an amazing class. So, thank you very much. That was an awesome experience. Still trying to get my paper done, so we'll see how that goes. I might feel differently after that. Madame Clark, Madame Mariette, Madame Pavlak, you guys have been awesome. I love French, and the French classes have been great, and you're all such wonderful people that it's been really great conversing with you in multiple languages. Dr. Goldadder, I really, really want to thank you for going above and beyond, especially earlier this year to help me understand projectile motion and all those other physics topics that I just did not understand. You have been fantastic, and I'm really going to miss you in the class, and so thank you very much. Miss Cairns and Dr. Senior, English is always a great time, but I can't imagine better people to, lead the discussion. Mr. Benke, you've been head of the upper school, and you've also been my history teacher, so known you in multiple settings, and you are really such a wonderful person, and you definitely seem to be, caring about, how we're doing as students, but also as people. So really appreciate that. Ms. Hall and Ms. Strauss, thank you for being lovely and for getting me through the college process, keeping most of my sanity. I'm not going to say all, but most.
Thank you to Ms. Wilkie. I'm probably going to miss you the most because I just love being in your class and you're so much fun. Thank you to Mr. Delio for just being like the man. Thank you to Ms. Amizin for just being like an actual person, like all the time, and just being true to yourself and
understanding.
Just generally understanding and not being like a robot. So thank you for that.
Ms. Amizin, you're awesome. Like, I'm actually so mad I didn't take your class for a semester.
So I want to say goodbye to Dr. Dorfman. You are just incredible. Not only an incredible teacher, but an incredible person. Great biology teacher, but awesome at life skills too. It's just great talking to you and giving us advice. We truly appreciate it. Ms. Amizin too, again, like China said, just thank you for being so understanding, such a true person. Savannah's very lucky. So am I, but Savannah's really lucky too. Mr. Delio, thank you just for being so much fun and allowing us to come to your room and just act crazy sometimes. We really needed it. You were an excellent outlet for us. Who else? Miss Hall, thank you so much for helping me, especially like towards the end of the year, like making my decision, because that was very difficult and even harder than I thought it would be. So thank you so much and keep up the great work. Who else should I think? Mr. Shepherd and Miss Latrice, like where was I? Okay, Mr. Shepherd and Miss Latrice, you guys are just awesome and we really miss you this year, but we know you guys are going out to do great things. And whoever you guys are taking care of now, they're very, very lucky and we were very blessed to have you too.
I want to start with Madame de Boissesson. She was my first homeroom teacher, and I'm convinced she doesn't actually remember who I am, but that's okay because I still love her, and I think she loved me for at least a year. Then Miss Angst, because when I was obsessed with theater and doing stage managing and directing and stuff, she told me in 8th grade that if I ever actually wanted to do directing, that I would be a fantastic director, and that has stuck with me for years. And even though I'm not going to do that, that's like a great thing to know that I'm actually good at something. I want to thank my advising, or like say goodbye, I guess, to my advising and all 4 of my advisors, Dr. Jacobs, Miss Strauss, Miss Parlett, and Mrs. Stats, because I love all of you guys. And watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer and going to lunch basically like once a month was fabulous for 4 years. Even though I don't take Latin anymore, I really want to thank Mrs. Kashishian and Mr. Bannard, because even though I was really bad at that class, he somehow passed me in 4 levels, including an AP level of Latin, which should not have happened. I'm going to say goodbye to Dr. Senior. So I'm pretty sure you only...
I forgot Dr. Senior.
I'm pretty sure you only like me because of my sister, and I know I say that a lot, but I really liked you, and you actually told me I could write, and I've actually improved in writing, which is a good thing to improve with. I want to thank, even though he doesn't teach here anymore, Mr. Corey, because you taught me for 2 years in middle school math, and I don't know, you were just like one of those teachers that you're just a good person. And then clearly I want to thank Miss Loke and Miss Schmaltzried and Deej, because I love all of you guys. And Miss Loke, when you hugged me this year, that like made my year. I don't know. And then in the past like 2 days, you've told me I'm awesome and I'm the best. So that was like another really nice highlight after 7 years of this place. I want to thank Dr. England for putting me on A-team softball 3 years in middle school. I don't know how that happened, but it did, and that was a lot of fun. I want to thank GB and Coach Hart, because I love the 2 of you. And swimming has always been fun with the 2 of you.
Lala Ansel, thank you during the dia. You were just amazing. Daria, I'm going to miss you so much, and Mary. And then Julia Hopkins, I can't even really say a lot or I will start crying, but you're just the best junior ever and just the best person, and I just love you so much, and I'll come back all the time with you.
I want to give shout outs to Mr. Delio, Miss Wilkie, Deej, Coco, aka Miss Cohen, Dr. Senior, Miss Paul, she's my girl, Miss Amizin, Coach Hart, Coach EJ. Shout out to all the long lost teachers, Mr. Epstein, Miss Moses, Shep, Pretam, who else? Borsch. Oh my god, Silva, you taught me Spanish poetry. Miss Gephardt, Geppy, you're my girl too. I really want to thank Miss Loke for everything that she's done. The teachers that wrote my recommendations, my students, Dasha, Nicole, Carolyn, Chessie, Sadie, Noelle, oh my god. And yeah, I just want to thank everyone for everything they've given me and taught me throughout the years.
Okay, so I'm going to start off with the teachers that I want to thank, and these are teachers who like, I hope that I can be like when I'm older, just so passionate and so nice. Miss Hall, like, I'm so happy that you came this year. I don't know what I would do without saying hi to you in the hallways and hanging out in your office. Dee, you are the greatest person on earth. I will be back for more life lessons. Miss Karen, I hope I can be like you. Miss Loke, thank you so much for caring so much about us and trying to make the upper school a great place. Miss Amizin, not enough words can be said. Dr. Senior, I'm so happy that you love what you're doing because it makes us love what you're doing, and that's great. So true. Mr. Bannard, thank you so much for being a mock trial head, even though you're not. You are always there for us, and we don't know what we're doing, and you do, and it's awesome that we can always go to you for help. For all the teachers who left, I'm still going to thank you because you made such a big difference in my high school experience. Miss Collins is,
oh my god!
I love that woman. Mr. Epstein, you were only here freshman year, and I'll probably never forget you. Senora Silva is my favorite grandmother on earth. I wish she was still here to tell stories. Miss Gephardt, you're awesome. And Miss Hoffman, who was always concerned that I was too stressed. Thanks for caring. I was okay, but to the cleaning staff and the cafeteria staff and all the maintenance
All the
staff.
maintenance staff.
Shout out.
All of them.
We love you.
Shout out to Kathleen.
Oh yes. Oh my gosh, she's awesome. To Mary and Naila, have fun next year with DECA. I'm sure you guys are gonna go so far. Shout out to mock trial, especially Lolly Annabelle. You do not know how much of a lifesaver you are. In on your college applications, write down that you had a part freshman year because you did more work than half the people there.
I would like to say goodbye to all my friends. I'll miss you forever, and you've made a huge impact in my life, especially Charlotte Thompson, Kelsey, Jaslyn, Taylor, Sophia, Charlotte, Emily, Jules, and Kanchan. You guys mean the world to me. And a big goodbye to the class of gold. I'm really close with each and every one of you, at least I think. And I really trust and respect all of you, and I am so glad that we are such a goofy and sassy and weird and unbelievably supportive grade, and I couldn't have asked for a better group of girls. Goodbye to Lamar. I
forgot to say goodbye to him. I said goodbye to Lamar.
Goodbye to Kelsey and China for being in all my classes and dealing with me, and same with Savannah, especially since we've been in French since 6th grade and we still don't know how to say anything. And goodbye to Paige and Julia for killing it and always just being there for me and being so nice. And goodbye to Tarlon for being the best DJ there is, DJ Tartar. I already mentioned French class, but goodbye to you guys. I'll miss you. I've had an hour every single day with you guys since 6th grade. Goodbye to DECA and my partner Jaslyn, aka future businesswoman entrepreneur. Goodbye to Dr. Senior and Miss Reed. I actually really like you guys. You're great teachers and you're really sweet, and I enjoy babysitting for your kids, Miss Reed. Goodbye to the cafeteria ladies, all of you, and the security, especially David and Daniel. You guys always brighten my day, and it just is an integral part of Baldwin, whether you know it or not. And goodbye to my 4th grade teacher, Mrs. Hansel. You are so sweet, and I'll remember you forever. Goodbye to Kelsey for being my first friend at Baldwin. That was a big deal for me. And goodbye to my favorite sandwich and twerk team, the BLT. Seriously, I love you guys so much. Freshmen, you're the realest people I know. You are true Baldwin girls. You're weird, and I love it. It's Izzy, Ellie, Hayden, Morgan, especially you. And to Allie, Vanessa, Saran Wrap, Cashel, Nicole, Nellie, Chessie. I just would feel bad not saying your names because every single one of you have impacted my life so much. And goodbye to Jules. Thank you for literally holding my hand before every game. You're the best co-captain I could ever ask for, and I just love you so much. Thanks for having my sense of humor. We are actually the funniest people ever. Don't let people tell you otherwise. Spring break is probably the best 3 days of my life, so shout out to BLT.
I also, just because you reminded me that I need to do this, bye to the maskers, because everyone in maskers is amazing, and I love all of you. And then I want to thank Miss Reed and Deej, Dr. O'Connor, Miss O'Cannon and Miss Schulte for writing my college recommendations. You guys are the best! Woohoo! Yay! Oh, and thanks Miss Hall. Love you.
Oh yeah, Miss Hall's the best.
I want to say goodbye to Miss Loke because I love you and you were my class advisor and you're awesome. And Deej and Miss Gold, Miss Amaya and Miss Hall, Miss Reed for writing my rec, and Dr. Senior for writing my rec. The mock trial team because I love you guys. Softball team because it was awesome this year. My entire group and flab. Miss Kashishian because I've been with her for 5 long years. Logan, my junior, I love you. I'll miss you. Come visit me. Livy, my Denmark buddy. Sophia and Rachel for being the only freshmen in the lab and the only people to show up to my meetings. I love you guys. All my fellow seniors, I love you. And the people that cleaned our lounge. We love you. Good people.
I want to say goodbye to Miss Kashishi and thanks for writing my rec. Sergi, awesome coach and athletic director. Miss Amazon, best teacher. Shelly, thanks for taking care of my knee issues. Dr. Senior, my juniors, and Miss Hall.
So I want to say goodbye to Dr. Senior and Dr. Natalie. Even though we only had 1 semester together, I still love you and miss you. Miss Karen, thanks for writing my recommendations. Love you too. Miss Loke, we're going to be best friends forever. You will not find a better best friend than me. I love you. Deej, Senorita Drolette, we're buddies. Goldilocks, I will always be your favorite no matter how many students you have. I'm always above them. Mr. Delio, Miss Wilkie, Miss Del Canton, I love you. Thanks for inspiring me. Miss Amazon, you're the greatest. Miss Reed, thank you too for writing my recommendations. The lunch ladies, Mai and Tina, I love you for supporting my fatness because you guys always made my sandwiches perfectly and always made sure that my stomach was to its satisfaction, and that is the best I can think for. Miss Sadie's, I love you. We always had those wonderful conversations in the hall. Coach Pitt, Steph the trainer, our Beyonce workouts will go down in history. I'm gonna say bye to Mr. Binky and our awkward encounters that we have in the hallways. Those will still be missed. I'm gonna say bye to my juniors, Naya, Tristan, Zoe, Nellie, Aileen, Cashel, Daria, Carolyn, Chessie, and Kennedy. Bye to Carly Wood, my workout partner, and bye to my class of 2013 sisters.
Mr. Benke, finally I would like to say goodbye to orchestra and friends. So Miss Keller and Oksana and everyone else who you played your hearts out and you played amazing at concerts. My juniors, Lauren, Rebecca, yeah, just survive through senior year. You'll be amazing. And last of all, track team, run fast. Okay, just run fast, and my friends.
First off, I want to say goodbye to Miss Reed and Dr. Ledley for writing my recommendations and being such awesome teachers. I want to say thank you to Ms. Schmaltreed for helping me survive calculus because I would have died otherwise. I want to say goodbye to Dr. Golder for being my externship advisor. B flats, same with the softball and diving team. Thanks for welcoming me on, guys. Also, I want to say goodbye and good luck to my junior Erica for next year. I know you'll do great. And I want to say goodbye to the cafeteria people because I see you every day and you're always so friendly. And I want to say goodbye to my Spanish class. We made it.
We did.
Hello. First of all, I gotta thank softball for not kicking me off the team. Mr. Bannard, yeah. Mark and Mike, thank you also. Not really. Also, Miss Loke, Miss Maldreed, you're the best. I should have definitely failed out of math 2 years in a row. So thanks for not letting that happen. Also, Miss Cairns, you're like an inspiration to humanity, I think. So thank you for not finding me overwhelmingly annoying in class. Thanks for my recommendation. Also, Miss Reed, thanks for writing my recommendation also. Except I failed biology. Oops. Also,
I also want to thank Logan and Amber for actually still
saying
I'm part of Creative Writing Club, even though I only came 3 times this year.
Logan and Amber, yes, love you guys.
Love you guys.
The class of 2013, you guys are just awesome.
Oh, shout out to Lamar, free Lamar.
Oh, free Lamar!
No, have it for boys. We're not having this. Give us our raccoon back. For real.
By the time this video plays, hopefully they give it back because
we're gonna have some
it's
trouble.
It's gonna be a lawsuit.
To my freshmen, Ayana and Raven. I love you guys. I miss you. I hope you have a good high school experience. I really hope the best for you guys.
Oh, shout out to my junior Mary. Naila.
I don't like Musu like that.
Yeah, nobody likes Musu.
Musu Michelle Williams for real.
Musu, I love you. You have me left.
She don't one person
give me a call. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on.
Oh, Cesario and Lee. Cesario, I will miss our Spanish classes so much. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Senorita Dro, where was I? I love you. Thank you for being my extension advisor and just being so cute. Oh my god, you're so little. I just love you. You're great. Thank you for being an awesome Spanish teacher. I know we gave you, tough times to see with our senioritis, but thank you so much for being awesome.
Oh, Nurse Doreen.
Yes.
Nurse
my girl. They're watching.
Miss Loke, I am gonna miss running away from you. When I'm out of uniform.
Miss Loke, you know you are, boo. Thank you, Dr. Blankenship, for being an awesome computer science teacher my junior year.
GB,
yes.
Love you. And Coach Pitt.
Shelly's awesome.
And Shelly.
Yeah, you're best.
Deej. Oh my gosh, I love you, Deej.
Flowers. Let's see. Sophia. Charlotte Mathai, you were an awesome head of Arts League. Thanks for working with Service League. You're awesome. Who else is pretty awesome? I'm Aaliyah. Yeah, that's all I have to say. You know the rest. Thanks for being awesome.
Just to the class.
Dr. Senior, how did I miss you? Thank you Sheehan for being just awesome and just smiling all of the time.
This is when I start playing the music.
I want to say thank you to Kelsey and China. You guys are great too. And Julie and Gigi and PYPM people. You guys are just great. And you guys really turned prom up for us. It was just great.
Miss Havens, gonna miss seeing you every day. To sign in because I'm late all the time. Deej, you're wonderful. Oh my goodness, gonna miss you so much. I miss our discussions even now, and I'm still at school. Miss Reed, for saying you should be a surgeon. Like, I'm not gonna be a surgeon, but that was really, really nice to hear, so thank you. Bio was really fun. Miss Gittleman, I know you've only been my advisor for 1 year, but you've been wonderful. And I loved taking jewelry. I was really bummed that I couldn't take it for all 4 years of high school, but it's been great, sitting in the jewelry room at lunch and having chats. I want to say goodbye to the computer science girls. Had a great experience with all of you, and Tippermans, I think you're going to run the world one day, and Laura and Christine and Naila, you guys are just awesome. And keep coding. I'll let you know what it's like on the other side of high school with computer science as a major, so that'll be fun. I want to say bye to my juniors, Catherine and Alice. So sorry that I missed the junior senior luncheon. Like, I suck, but yeah, you guys were wonderful, and I had such a fun time writing back and forth with you and getting to know you guys a little bit better. Yearbook staff?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Most definitely.
So, Lolly and Sarah, you guys are taking over next year, and I love both of you, like, with a passion, and I'm sure you're going to be great as editor-in-chief and director of photography. So I have complete faith in you, but nonetheless, if you are ever having any issues, you can contact me. Like, I'll probably be staying up all night in college as well, so feel free to contact me whenever, and I'll be happy to help. Laura, Sarah, anyone who contributed to, submitting pictures, because, we were harping on and on about that. Really appreciate it. It made our jobs so much easier, really stepped up and, took responsibility for everything, so that was great. Want to say bye to the Peacemakers, my Baldwin family. Gonna miss you guys. We've had some really good times. Want to say goodbye to my classmates. Like, oh my gosh. I cannot believe that after all this time, we're gonna be headed off in our own separate ways. It'll be really weird not seeing every one of you every single day. But we've certainly made the most of the time that we have here, and we're gonna have these memories for forever. So I'm gonna miss you all so much.
To my juniors, Cassie and Vivian, it was so much fun having you. Grace, I hope you have a good time in statistics, just you and Deej. That's awesome. My Baldwin family, the Fabulous 15, you guys are on. And this one goes to everyone who's never gotten the contribution to the Upper School Life Award. You contributed to my upper school experience.
I want to thank Mr. Shepard and Ms. Hall for helping me with college, like getting me where I actually want to go. I want to thank Mr. Counts for being my externship advisor, even though we're so completely lost as to what's going on and what I'm supposed to be doing. It's been a lot of fun trying to figure it out. And, class has been fun too. Then, Mr. Pretam, you were just awesome, and you pushed me to try to get an A in your class, and though that didn't happen because I slacked off freshman year, it was fun trying. And then, clearly, I want to thank Mama Maizen, because you have been my second mother since 6th grade, and I would not have survived without you. And so then, of course,
I need to add. Okay.
Fine.
Also Abby, because I forgot, and I love you, Abby. And
Clearly I love you more because I didn't forget
Yeah,
you.
I know, right?
It's okay.
Also Delio, because I never did anything in sculpture. I don't think I ever finished a project. I don't think I ever tried to finish a project. I don't think you cared that I didn't try and finish a project.
I'd like to thank Ms. Schulte and Mrs. Moorhatch, who both are excellent directors. I loved being in your ensembles. I'd like to thank Deej. You're an awesome teacher. I'd like to thank Dr. Golddaughter, Dr. Christiansen. You're both very amazing teachers, and I wish the best of luck to both of you.
That was the most fun class, and I just loved it. It wasn't a class. It was basically just free in your room, but it was fun. Also, Dr. Senior, because I've taken 3 years of your classes, and I love them, and I've learned so much. And also Shep, because you kind of pushed me, and I wasn't ready, and it didn't matter, and it worked out well, and thank you.
I want to say thank you to Miss Karen. You've been great, and like I don't know what you saw in me in English class because I'm not good at English, but thank you. And Miss Lowe for like walking me through, getting me through pre-calc, like that was incredible, and everything else you've done for me. Miss Reed and Miss Wilkie, thank you so much for writing my recommendations and for just like amazing classes and being amazing teachers. Miss Amizin, again, like no words to describe you. I hope you never leave and stop teaching, and just to all the teachers in general who are so passionate about what they do. Chef and Miss Hall. Miss Hall, you I give you credit for keeping me sane through the year, and thank you so much a million times. You have been incredible.
Okay, so I want to start with senior class. You're all great. You're like my 46 sisters, and I'm gonna miss you all. So you better come back for reunions. Also, I'm gonna miss my junior Haley. She's also like a sister to me, my little annoying little beautiful sister. So she's pretty cool too. Yeah, but then I don't want to mention too many other names because I don't want to leave anyone out. So there's some groups. Volleyball team, you guys are pretty cool. Swim team, golf team. I'm sorry I didn't join you guys sooner. This was like the best spring of my life. B flats, especially my SE2 section. Arts League, great job this year. On Arts Day, that was really great. Thanks a lot for your help. Earth Matters, keep it up, keep it strong. You have 6 heads next year, so I'm sure you'll do great. So teachers, Miss Reed, you know I love you. Miss Wilkie, I love you too. Also Miss Karen, Miss Lowe, Miss Grimmett, even though she left, she was awesome. Miss Schulte, and then also my sister Alice. She's not gonna watch this, but she didn't mention me, so I'm gonna be the bigger person and mention her. Say bye to her. I love her.
So there's a lot of people I want to say bye to. To start, I'm going to do my sports teams. The tennis team this year, we were in our champs, we'll be more proud. Basketball team, even though I wasn't a part of it, we had a lot of great times throughout the years. And my lacrosse team, I couldn't have asked for a better team to end high school with. You guys are awesome. For teachers, I've had so many good ones, so many ones I've become close with. I wanted to give a special shout out though to Gold for dealing with me and Nicole in class and dealing with us for the past 4 years and singing and stuff. Freshmen, I want to say bye to Izzy, Ellie, Hayden, Sophie, Julia, the other Izzy, and all of you guys on the lacrosse team. You guys were really good freshmen. Sophomores, my superstar Allie Thaler, Elijah Lax, Evie, Abby, and Miriam. Juniors, there's just so many of you I want to say bye to, but in specific, I'm going to say bye to Nellie and Nicole. You guys were unbelievable, and I couldn't have asked for a better pair, honestly, and how close we got at the end of the year. And finally, I'll say goodbye to my grade. Thanks for a great 13 years.
Do I go? Are we pausing?
I don't know, go ahead.
Okay, there are plenty of people I want to say goodbye to too. I'll start with freshmen. Specifically, Ellie and Evie. I'm definitely missing some other freshmen, but those two, well, I'll always remember you guys. Sophomores, Eliza, Evie, Kate. Who else am I missing? Sorry for missing that. Juniors, specifically my pair, Hannah and Hannah. Brian, I'm going to miss you so much. We had a great junior senior, even though we didn't write in our book that much. My sports teams, basketball, lacrosse, soccer, track, diving. I'm going to miss you guys a lot. Great ride. It was an interesting season. Mr. Ike specifically, great coach. I'm going to miss Jamie. I'm going to miss you, Bun. I'm going to miss you so much. My Latin class that I unfortunately quit this year, but I'll never forget you guys. Teachers, I'm going to thank you, Mr. Banky. Thank you, Miss Powell. Thank you, Miss Loke. You were a great dean this year. Deej, great stat class, 4 people. Grace, you too. Only junior, stuck it out. And Miss Hall, thank you for getting me into college. Couldn't have done it without you.
Everyone she said goodbye to, I do too. I miss a few people.
Yeah, go ahead.
I like to say goodbye to the tennis team, 2 interactive titles, the crew team as dysfunctional as we are. I love you guys. B flats, thanks for a great 3 years. My junior, Claudia, love you girl. Miss Loke, Miss Wilkie, you know I'll come visit you next year. Miss Reed, thanks for writing my college rec. Deej, thanks for dealing with me never being in class. Sergi, Miss Amizin, my cousin Rachel in 8th grade, good luck in high school next year. Don't take your experiences for granted and live one day at a time. And finally, the class of 2013, thank you for a great 12 years. I will miss you all and wish you the best of luck in college.
Can I do like 2 more?
Yeah.
Okay. Vanessa, I forgot you.
Oh my gosh, me too, Vanessa. So much.
I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss class of 2013. I don't know how I forgot you guys. Like, sorry about that.
All right, thanks. It's a good senior goodbye. Yeah. Bye, guys.
All right, so I'd like to say thank you to the whole upper school because I've had a really great time at Baldwin. But first, I'd like to thank Dr. Chris, Miss Reed, and Madame Mariette for writing my college recommendations and helping me reach all my aspirations and goals. I'm really excited for next year. Thanks to the whole math department, Miss Loke, Miss Moultrie, and Deej. You guys are amazing and you make a really great team. I feel really strong going into math next year. Goodbye to Madame Mariette and Madame Clark. Our tiny French class was really fun. I'll never forget it. And I also had a really fun time at the French exchange. It was one of my favorite memories at Baldwin. Goodbye to the whole tennis team. You guys better when you interact again next year. Play hard. And goodbye to Connie Wang, my junior, and good luck next year with college and everything. You'll do great. Thanks to Miss Tozer. I had a really fun time in Bells, and I'll also never forget the Denmark trip and the exchange. I wish I could go on the trip next year. And goodbye to Miss Cairns. I'll miss our fun English class. I've had a good time the last 2 years. And goodbye to Mr. Benke. You make really fun head of upper school. And thanks to Miss Allen for being a great college advisor. And I'll miss everyone at Baldwin. It's been a really, really fun place to learn and grow up together.
And be weird.
Yep. I'll miss everyone.
Miss Reed, even though biology is not my strong suit, you still are always there to answer my questions. Miss Amizin, you've literally been with me since birth, and I just want to thank you. You're like a second mom. Even though I've only had you for half a semester, I always feel like I could come talk to you. Mr. Pretam, even though you're still not here, goodbye. Madame Pavlov for teaching us for half a year, and Madame Clark, and Madame Mariette. Miss Gobo for always being my advisor and being there for me. Miss Volke, I had you freshman and sophomore year, and your art class was always just so much fun. Mr. Counts, you made me interested in American politics, so thank you. Definitely the cafeteria staff and the staff that cleans our lounge.
Shout out for the cookies.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much. I don't know what our lounge would look like without you. Miss Brassberger for helping us with DECA, and Miss Hall for basically getting me into college and helping me with that, and Chef for helping me with that as well. And I want to thank Mary and Naila and say goodbye to them. Good luck in DECA next year. I know you guys will do absolutely amazing. And Erica, good luck with mock trial. You are such a big help this year. I want to thank Lolly for taking on so many roles in mock trial. We appreciate it so much. And every freshman in mock trial, you all were great this year. And Rachel, my junior, goodbye, and I'm gonna miss you. And you definitely made dance team and junior senior so much fun.
Goodbye to our tribe leader, Coach Simone, aka my mom. You are the greatest person in the world, and if I could be anything like you, that would be, I would have completed my goals, I guess. You're just the sweetest person. You're so selfless, and you're the best coach we could ever ask for. Goodbye to my juniors, Carolyn and Zoe, and honorary cash money. Goodbye to my second favorite German chick in the entire world, Miriam. I will love you forever and ever, and I will definitely come visit you and Leo in Germany. Goodbye to AA. We killed it this year. We've made big changes, and I seriously couldn't have done it without any of you. And last but not least, goodbye to Baldwin. And I know that's super annoying because it's like so general and I'm talking forever, but because it's such a small community, I do feel like each and every one of you are an integral part of this community, and without you, it would be different. And so I want to thank you all for being the truest and purest forms of yourself, for keeping these traditions alive, for being awesome, and for letting me be completely who I am. I like who I am for the most part, and it's because of Baldwin. So thank you, and goodbye.
We love you guys.
And I love you too.
I want to say goodbye first to Miss Schulte, who I've been with for 7 years. Ms. Amizin, Dr. Senior, thank you, Ms. Reed, for your recommendation. thanks Sergi for being a great coach. Goodbye to my junior L, to Haley and the rest of B flats, the volleyball and softball teams, my Spanish class, and Mrs. Kashishian and Mr. Banner. You guys are great.
I'd like to say goodbye to all my teachers, especially Miss Loke, Miss Cairns, Miss Moultrie, and then I'd like to say goodbye to the club heads from my clubs next year. So Modern Science, or whatever you guys are going to call it next year, Rachel and Jasmine, and then Diversity, Aliki, and Hourglass. Goodbye to Emily and Story, so good luck with those next year. And then I'd also like to say goodbye to Friends and Linear Algebra class, and also goodbye to my junior, Christine.
Miss Reed and Dr. Christiansen, I did really well in science because of you guys, and I'm going to go into science now because of you too. And good luck with your child. It's a girl. I'm sure everyone probably will know by now. But I'm so glad you're having a girl and that she's going to be born around my birthday because it's going to be great. You should aim for the 26th, just reminding you. Finally, I want to thank a few students, specifically students. Ruth, Erica, and Amber. I love the three of you. Like, you're crazy, and I think you're crazy because you've hung out with me like too long, or way too long. But it's been great, and clearly I need to thank and like say goodbye to my junior, Abby. We were a pair, and it was a lot of fun. And Sam was, I guess we would call it a triplet. Trio. Yeah, trio. Trio would work. Finally, I have to say thank you to our grade because you guys have been through everything with me, and it's been really tough, like 99% of the time. And I think that's why we're all close. Like, I know we all, when we have those truthful moments, we're like, oh, we're not as close as we pretend to be, but we are. Like, I don't care what anyone says. Like, I'm going to miss each and every one of you. I would not have made it through this process without you guys, and I just really want to say thank you, and that you can all come visit me, and I will set you up with hot men in uniform. So come visit. It'll be lovely.
Miss Hall, you dealt with me through everything. You were my advisor this year, but you were more than that, and you know that. Madame Clark, thank you for being an advisor for the past 3 years. Well, 3.5. You were great. Miss Allen, you did everything for me. Mr. Banky, Miss Loke, you know me since I was a baby. Thank you. Madame Mariette and Dr. Senior, you guys wrote my recommendations. I'm forever indebted to you. You have no idea how much that meant to me. Miss Havens, Miss Onks, Mrs. Brown for scholars, Miss Cairns, Miss Schmaltz-Street, Madame Havlack, Mr. Counts, the kitchen staff, Kim, I love you guys, the maintenance staff, my Baldwin family, the Who's, I'll miss you guys. It's been great for 5, however long we've been years. Grace, my junior, it's been great getting to know you through dance team and through everything else. Dance team.
Yes,
Yay.
oh my goodness, gonna miss you guys so much.
Yeah, we're gonna miss you guys a lot. Thank you for everything you guys did. Miss Varela, you're my second mom. I've known you since I was a baby. Miss Strauss, you did a lot for me. Miss Angst, I've known you since I was a kid. You've also done so much for me. And lastly, this is gonna be the hard one. My mom, you were my teacher this year, which was weird, but we made it through together, and you just, I'm your child, and I don't know, it's weird, but you are just a mom, and I love you so much.
Mr. Epstein, even though you left, yeah, you were a good teacher. Miss Cohen, middle school days were good with you. Miss Cairns, Deej, Jen for being my junior and not showing up to the scavenger hunt. Thanks for that.
Shout out to my family, to the Bonder Stewart family. Toes, I'm just mentioning you. Good times and bells.
Toes probably never remembers me, but I call her Toes every time.
Yeah. Goodbye to Focky and crew. You have been like a huge part of my life. Thank you so much. My juniors, the Baldwin swim team managers. Good times.
I also would like to thank Tristan or say goodbye to, say goodbye to Tristan and Naya and all of my track team. Sarah, Rachel, you're all great people. Tarlan, I want to say bye to you just because you're a great person, even though, like...
Oh, you know what?
Not done. I would also like to say goodbye to all of Senate. And I would really like to say a good goodbye and thank you to Dr. Dorfman. She's the sweetest little woman that I have ever met in the entire world. She got me where I am today. She put me in my program. She supports me through everything. Oh my God, she's just a genuinely kind-hearted person.
Yeah, she was
and
so
I
good.
love her.
Even though I love her. And then also, lastly, I just want to say goodbye to all the 10th graders that I went to STLC with. Sarah, Kiana, Amber.
Bye, Eliza.
SDLC people, goodbye. I miss you. I love you.
I want to say goodbye to you guys because I was the odd one out and you guys are all 10th graders. Oh, and Aliki.
I want to say thank you to GB for being our advisor for the last 2 years. You've been awesome. We've accomplished some really great things as a grade and as a team. Miss Gold for being your book advisor. It's been a crazy year, but you know we've gotten it done. Woo! Up top. That would have been awkward if you didn't. Okay, so again, classmates, you guys have been incredible and you're going to go on and do the most amazing things and I can't wait to see what's next for all of us. I'm going to miss my actual family, but I don't know if they're going to see this video, so we'll just skip over that. I'll cry about that later. But okay, finally, Dr. Blankenship. So I've been in your class for the last 3 years. We started off as a one-person class, just you and I, and we would go to Starbucks together. Work on the stop motion animation that took forever for like a 30-second video, but I guess that's the way it works. You've really been essential in building the computer science program here from the ground up, and I think every Baldwin student is indebted to you for that. But you know, you've been a teacher for me, you've been an advisor for internships and externships and you know, all sorts of things. You've really been a mentor for me and been a friend. I really credit to you the fact that this is what I'm going to do with my life, and I'm forever grateful.
Teachers who aren't here anymore, pre-tam, you have been one of the biggest influences in my life ever. Miss Wujik for being there with Service League. Lulu Cohen, you have been the best freshman I've known. You are Service League. People, you must vote for her next year. I don't know why she's not on next year, but she has carried Service League through. Lulu Cohen, you rock.
You guys let me hang out with you.
Goodbye, sculpture class.
No, and goodbye to Decca, Marian Naila. You're gonna be great.
And Chenru.
Chenru. Goodbye, Chenru. I'm gonna miss you.
Dance team. Let's be real. I was the best one on it. Thank you for accepting me as a member
and goodbye
of your team.
to the guy who always waves to me when I leave Baldwin.
Oh
and
yeah,
children named Princess and
he's so nice.
And Princess and Prince, you're the sweetest person in the world.
I want to say goodbye to Dr. Christiansen for basically making me fall in love with chemistry. Deej for putting up with me through pre-calc and linear algebra. Dr. Senior, Miss Loeb, Dr. Goldauer for teaching me physics and putting up with me in that class.
And thank you to Dr. Goldauer. I don't know if I said this in but you rock. Your class was so much fun, and good luck next year. I would like to apologize to Senora Cesario for being so rude through the years in your class, and thank you for putting up with me. And that's it.
Yeah, and I just want to say thank you to the librarians for all your help and giving me the computer for the year. I also want to thank for 2 years, and I also want to thank somebody else. I don't remember. Oh, Miss Havens, you've helped a lot.
And Miss Brown, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to scholars and pursue what I really want to do in the future. So thank you for that.
Makeup for children.
Yeah.
Gold, gonna miss you and all of your stories. I love you mucho.
The people who help us cross the street in the morning, so kind.
Oh yeah, and you've always just made my morning so happy.
Chessie, you're my junior. Still, I gotta apologize for that. That was a disaster. But it could have been a lot worse, maybe. I don't know. This is Devin. Yeah. She didn't come to us, so this piece of paper represents her.
Yes.
Thanks for nothing, Devin.
Thank you to Dr. Senior. Thanks for writing my recommendations. Miss Amayasin, thanks for being a great teacher. Your class is super fun. Senora Cesario,
tags, Marlena. I would like to thank Ms. Meissen for everything she's done for me, being a great teacher. I'd like to thank Mr. Bannard for being the only reason I took Latin for 4 years, but Ms. Kashishian too. I'd like to thank Ms. Cairns because she taught me what phallic symbols were, and she was by far one of my favorite English teachers and teachers at Baldwin. Dr. Christiansen because she's a babe and we love her. Ms. Gephardt, who is not here anymore, but she did so much for me when she was. Madame Mariette, who is my mom here at Baldwin. I love her so much. Miss Kopp for being really cool and teaching us about environmental issues. Ms. Loke for being the best dean and math teacher. Deej for being Deej. Ms. Reed for being a really great bio teacher as well. Dr. Senior because she and I have the same wardrobe. And she's a fantastic English teacher. Ms. Tim in the Writing Center because it's fun to gossip with her and not edit middle school papers. Ms. Wilkie because my life would not be the same without her. Ms. Hall and Ms. Allen for helping me with this college process. Ms. Havens for always getting on top of stuff and finding out when we're misbehaving. Mr. Banky, because he's just always there to, I don't know. Thank you. My golf coach Gabe and tennis coach Coach Sachs. The freshmen on the tennis team, you guys are all super cute and I love you. Everyone on the golf team. Allie Thaler specifically out of this whole group of people, Connie Wang, Julie McAleese, Morgan Steelman, Isabel Senior, my junior Jean, my Baldwin family, because unlike a lot of people, I love my Baldwin family. And the juniors on the Model UN trip, you guys were a blast. This year was really great and interesting in a lot of different ways, but Model UN, thank you for such a great experience this year, everybody. It was fantastic.
Gangnam Style. It's not until later. The little kid in the beginning is my best friend. He dances better than I do, and that's saying something. What did you do, Tiana? What? I said, what did you do? Yes, you. I do believe your name is Tiana. You know Becky's getting into it when her hair comes down. Okay, the outfits that the girls wear with the sparkly shorts and then the like white shirt that's like, I have to show you a picture of it, and I'm obsessed with it.
I mean, you know, what did she even do? There's like, what? It's just like that. I'm like gonna be so careful with this thing now. I know, right? I like don't want it to break. It's so flimsy.
Look at this photograph. Every time I do it makes me laugh. How did our eyes get so red? And what the hell is on Joey's head? This is where I grew up. I think the president fixed it up. I never knew we ever went without. The second floor is hot for sneaking out. And this is where I went to school. Most of the time had better things to do. Criminal record says I'm broken twice. I must have done it half a dozen times. I wonder if it's too late. Should I go back and try to graduate? Life's better now than it was back then. If I was them, I wouldn't let